Okay, so her mom never had chest pain, not once. No dramatic movie moment, none of that clutching your chest stuff. She was just tired, for weeks. And a little out of breath climbing stairs. She used to fly up without even thinking about it. Everyone just chalked it up to getting older. Turns out, her heart had already had an attack. Nobody knew, not even her. Here's the thing about heart problems. We've all got this one image stuck in our heads, right? Someone grabs their chest, drops to the floor, big dramatic gasp, ambulance shows up. And yeah, that happens sometimes. But honestly, way more often, it's quiet, almost boring, and that's exactly what makes it dangerous. So your heart's whole job is simple on paper: pump blood, keep everything running. But when something's off with it, it doesn't always scream about it. Sometimes it just kind of whispers. And most of us, if we're being real, aren't exactly trained to catch a whisper. We're waiting for the scream. Not gonna lie, this one hit different putting it together because a bunch of these signs I've brushed off myself more than once. If this is useful, subscribing genuinely helps. We're going through the body one system at a time, no fluff, just the stuff that actually matters. Now, if you're picturing chest pain as basically the only real warning sign, that's actually not the full story. And for a lot of people, especially women, it's not even the main one. Doctors have pointed out that instead of that sharp chest pain, a lot of people get pressure, tightness, something that honestly feels more like heartburn than an emergency, fatigue that doesn't add up, nausea, dizziness. None of it screams heart, which, yeah, is exactly the problem. And here's where it gets real. A silent heart attack is literally what it sounds like. No dramatic symptoms, sometimes barely any symptoms at all. Someone feels short of breath, figures they're just out of shape. Someone feels wiped out, blames a rough week at work. Life goes on, except the damage already happened. Cleveland clinics actually pointed out that having one silent heart attack raises your risk of heart failure by 35% compared to people who haven't had one. And a lot of people don't even find out they've had it until a doctor spots it on a scan, months or years later, completely by accident. And look, it's not just fatigue and chest pressure either. There's stuff people genuinely don't connect to the heart at all, like a fluttering feeling, your heart skipping a beat for no reason. Feeling full after eating basically nothing, losing your appetite out of nowhere. Even brain fog, trouble concentrating, feeling kind of foggy, especially in older folks, can trace straight back to blood flow. Not aging, not stress, not just an off day. And I get why people brush this stuff off, I really do. None of it feels like an emergency in the moment. It's not a movie scene, it's just a slightly worse version of a normal day. That's literally why it works. Your brain's already got a folder for tired and stressed and getting older, and it just quietly files these symptoms in there instead of raising any kind of flag. So what do you actually do with all this? You don't need to spiral every time you're tired, okay? But you do need to pay attention to the pattern. Is this new? Is it sticking around? Is it showing up alongside other stuff on this list all at once? That combo is the thing worth actually mentioning to a doctor, instead of just pushing through it like literally everyone around you is probably doing too. Her mom never got the movie moment. No chest clutching, no ambulance sprint. Just weeks of tired that everyone, including her, wrote off as nothing. Your heart doesn't always scream before something goes wrong. Sometimes it just needs you to actually listen. This video is based on researched medical information, and it's for educational purposes only. Always talk to a doctor about your own health.